I'm Tom. Today we start a very special story. It is a story of a boy who had a dream, a very big dream. A dream that changed his life and inspired millions of people around the world.
In this quiet room, the shadows grow so long.
I will try to explain them inside the story in a simple and natural way. Just relax, listen, and enjoy.
In this episode, we explore the intricate world of black and white illustration and the techniques that define the genre.
He was born on a small island called Madeira.
Madeira is part of Portugal. It is a beautiful place with mountains and the ocean.
In this quiet space, the melody takes.
His family did not have much money. In fact, they were quite poor. Sometimes life was difficult for them. His father worked hard as a gardener and also helped at a football club.
His mother worked as a cook and cleaner. They worked very hard every day, but still, money was always a problem.
Cristiano was the youngest child in the family. He had one brother and two sisters.
Even though life was not easy, his family loved him very much.
From a very young age, Cristiano loved football. He did not just like it, he loved it deeply. Football was not just a game for him. It was his happiness. It was his escape. In this quiet space, we explore the intricate details of the craft. It's a journey into the art of creation itself. He forgot the small house. He forgot the problems. He only felt joy.
He played football everywhere. He played in the streets. He played near his house.
He played with older kids. He played for many hours every day. Sometimes he even skipped school to play football.
Skip means to not to go somewhere. So here it means he did not go to school. He chose football.
Hello there. Settle in and let's explore this calm, focused atmosphere together.
He had energy, a lot of energy. He could not sit still for a long time. His teachers sometimes found him difficult.
But when he had a ball at his feet, everything changed. He became focused. He became serious. He became different.
When he was 8 years old, he joined a local football team. His father worked there, so it was easier for him to join.
Welcome back to the studio. Today we're diving into the intricacies of fine line art and screen tone shading.
He had strong control, and most importantly, he had passion. Passion means a very strong love for something.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this brings you a moment of calm.
Sometimes when his team lost a game, Cristiano would cry. He cried because he cared so much for him.
For him, losing was not just a game. It felt very real. Some people laughed at him. They said, "Why are you crying? It's just football."
The contrast between the screen tones really emphasizes the depth in this panel. It's a classic shonen technique.
This was an important step in his life. Things started to change at the club. He trained harder. The training was more serious.
Thank you for joining me. In this episode, we will explore the techniques behind high contrast illustration.
He worked harder than the other players. He wanted to be the best. When he was 12 years old, something very big happened. Something that changed his life forever. He got a chance to go to Lisbon. Lisbon is the capital city of Portugal.
It's far from Madeira, very far. He was selected to join the Youth Academy of Sporting Lisbon.
This was a very famous football club in Portugal, but there was a problem.
If he went to Lisbon, he had to leave his family. He had to leave his home. He had to live alone. He was only 12 years old. Imagine that, a young boy leaving his mother, leaving his family. And
It was not easy. His mother was worried, very worried. She loved him and did not want him to suffer, but she also knew something important. She knew that Cristiano had a dream, and sometimes to follow your dream, you must make difficult choices. So she said the first days were very hard. He felt lonely. He missed his family. He missed his home. He missed everything at night. Sometimes he cried quietly alone, but every morning he woke up and went to training because he had a dream. At Sporting Lisbon, life was not easy.
Prove means to show that you are good enough. At first, some of the other boys laughed at him. His way of speaking was different because he came from Madeira.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're diving deep into the art of fine line illustration and screen tone techniques.
Day after day, week after week, he trained more than others. He stayed longer after practice. He worked on his skills again and again. Slowly, people started to see his talent. His coaches noticed him. They saw his speed, his skill, his determination.
In this episode, we explore the subtle gradients and high contrast that define the modern line art aesthetic.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're discussing the latest trends in digital art.
He decided to focus only on football. He left school. This was a risky choice. It was dangerous and uncertain.
Welcome back to Echoes of the Past. Today we explore how ancient traditions adapt to a modern world.
He trained harder than ever before. Every day he pushed his body. He pushed his mind. He wanted to become a professional football player. This was his goal. This was his dream, and step by step, he was getting closer. But life was not finished testing him.
In fine line and shadow, we find the calm. Every tone a whisper in the quiet studio air.
He was strong, not just in his body, but in his mind. And this strength would take him to the next level.
When Cristiano was around 15 years old, doctors found a problem with his heart. This was very serious. The doctor said his heart was beating too fast. This condition is dangerous, especially for someone who plays sports at a high level.
Cristiano was scared. His family was scared for a moment. Everything stopped. All his dreams, all his hard work, everything was in danger.
The doctors told him he needed surgery. Without the surgery, he could not continue playing football.
This was a very difficult moment in his life. Imagine you are a young boy. You have a dream. You work every day for that dream, and suddenly someone
The colors fade away, leaving only of our story.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind creative flow and how to harness it.
In this quiet space, we explore the subtle details often overlooked in the rush of color. The silence itself becomes part of the story.
It was like the problem made him more determined. He trained harder than before. He ran faster. He practiced longer.
Finding the balance between high contrast visuals and subtle shading is key to this style. It requires patience and precision.
He played for the under-16 team, then the under-17 team, and then the under-18 team. This was very unusual.
The high contrast and detailed screen tone shading really emphasize the expressive nature of the characters, creating a distinct visual mood. The subtle contrast between the screen tone and the solid black shadows is crucial for the high-quality aesthetic we aim for. Thank you for joining me. In this episode, we explore the intricate beauty of screen tone shading and fawn line art.
Cristiano was not afraid to try new things. He was not afraid to make mistakes, and this helped him grow. Soon, something amazing happened.
I hope you are having a calm and focused moment. Let's relather.
Welcome back to the studio. Today we're diving deep into the recent market trends and what they mean for the upcoming fiscal year.
The coaches saw something special in him, and then in 2002, when Cristiano was just 17 years old, he made his professional debut.
Debut means the first time you play at a professional level. It was a proud moment, a very proud moment.
A boy from a small island now playing as a professional footballer, but this was only the beginning. Soon after, something even bigger happened.
Sporting Lisbon played a friendly match against a famous English club, Manchester United. This was an important game.
Many people were watching. Many scouts were watching scouts, or people who look for talented players.
The contrast between the stark lines and the subtle gradients is what truly defines the style, much like life itself.
He ran fast, he passed players, he showed skill, speed, and confidence. The players of Manchester United were impressed, very impressed.
Welcome back, everyone. In today's session, we'll be discussing the intricate art of manga illustration and design.
When the shadows fall, I will stand tall.
Soon after, Manchester United decided to sign him. To sign means to give a player a contract to join your team.
Though the shadows rise, we will fight for the light.
He said goodbye to Sporting Lisbon, the club that helped him grow, the club that believed in him, and then he started a new chapter.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're diving deep into the art of fine line illustration and screen tone techniques.
The language was different, the culture was different. The football was faster and stronger. At first it was not easy.
The contrast between light and shadow is not just aesthetic, it is fundamental to the narrative structure we are exploring.
He improved his game. He became stronger. He became smarter. And step by step, he started to shine.
Breathing in the silence, letting the melody take hold. This feeling inside.
He believed in Cristiano, but he also pushed him. He told him to play smarter. Cristiano listened, and slowly he changed.
He became stronger. He trained in the gym. He built his body, and he became faster and more powerful.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the session. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's relax and dive into the details together.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're diving deep into the nuances of screen tone shading and its impact on modern illustration.
In the quietest corners of the city, the finest details often go unnoticed. Let's explore that stillness.
In 2009, he joined Real Madrid in Spain. This was a historic moment. At that time, he became...
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we have a very special session planned just for you.
Talent is important, but hard work is more important. He is a symbol of hard work, discipline, and belief.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, we're diving deep into the recent market trends and what they mean for your portfolio.
Today, millions of people around the world know his name. Young players look at him and feel inspired. And this is the power of his story.
It is not just about football, it is about life. It is about believing in yourself, even when things are hard.
It is about continuing, even when people doubt you. So, my friends, as you finished a story, think about your own life.
In this quiet space, we can finally hear the subtle details often missed in the noise of the city.
You can also take small steps every day, even when you are tired. And one day, you may reach your dream too. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of English Unleashed. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Unleashed. Bye for now.